All right, welcome here to the Brevard Sports Network and our continuing coverage of Pop Warner football. We have the Deland Bulldogs and the Satellite Beach Scorpions doing battle today. Deland will take the ball first on offense here. And I have the 8U roster, so I will make those announcements as they come. Switching some linemen around on the defense, and they're going to hand it off to the running back who's making running with some power, running behind his shoulder pads. Let's get the number on that young man. Believe that's number 11. No, that's not number 11 because that's number 14. That's Brody Whidden. Brody Whidden running the football and doing a great job at it. First play of the game, and it's going to be another Deland McCann Group Beachside first down. Ball's on the ground. False start on the offense. So Whidden is the quarterback. Number 5 is in the backfield. That's Ja'Kai Taylor. And Taylor is the deep back there for the Deland Bulldogs. Brody Whidden is the quarterback. Taylor now playing that Wildcat quarterback. He's got some room. Here to the outside, makes a man miss. And Taylor continues to take it down, and he'll be, I assume, tackled here behind the tent. And that'll be enough, more than enough, for a McCann Group Beachside first down. Now number 12 is in at quarterback. Kyler Elias. Elias trying to get to the outside. And yeah, you knew that flag was coming in. Personal foul, face mask on the defense. 8:24 left to go here in the first quarter of 8U action. And yeah, you saw it right there. I mean, it happened right in the middle of your screen. He came up. His hands got a little high, got caught in the face mask, and that's kind of how we brought him down. So that'll add 15 yards, and that'll be enough for a Deland Bulldog first down. Right now, the Deland Bulldogs are doing just about whatever they want. 8:24 left to go again here in the first quarter as the clock now begins winding. It's back to number 5, Ja'Kai Taylor. Taylor now the quarterback. He'll take the direct snap. Taylor slips a tackle, makes another man miss, cuts to the outside. Taylor down the sideline. Touchdown, Deland Bulldogs. Number 5, Ja'Kai Taylor. And there's a lineman doing a little dance. That was number 52, Andrew Cavins, who was providing the little end zone entertainment, as I like to call it. It's not a celebration, it's end zone entertainment. I'm not in your okay. And he will get in for the 2-point. So once again, on their first drive, Deland on their first drive takes it 80 yard or 75 yards downfield and puts a score on the board. It's 7-0 in favor of Deland. And again, 6U did the same thing. And then Deland 6U did not score again until the third quarter. Actually, it might have been even the fourth quarter. But again, that was Ja'Kai Taylor. Who took that touchdown scamper in, and now we get to see the Satellite Beach offense. And they're going to run a screen pass, and Deland had the speed to get there. Screen was set up for number 3, Brady Corvo. Quarterback is number 15, Grant Schumacher. And like I said, that time it yeah, the Deland saw that formation. They said, we know where that ball's going, and they had the speed to get over there and keep it from going anywhere. Loss of 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 12 for Satellite Beach. And then hand off there, number 34 on the jet sweep motion. And the defensive end did a great job there. I believe that was number 12, Kyler Elias, on the tackle. On the handoff was number 34, Bennett Leach. And that'll bring up 3rd down. They'll say he got 2 yards. So 3rd and 10 now for Satellite Beach. And the Deland defense gets in there and stops that play before it has any chance of operating. It was Jeremy Amaro who was taken down in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 3 yards. It's going to be 4th down and 13. And that's going to be number 32. Number 32 finds room, and you know what? That was great tackling. Hold on, let me get the number of that student athlete, because I believe that was number. That's going to be a turnover on downs. I believe that was actually number 15, Ethan Rotzliff. So what he did there, when you have a guy that's bigger than you, you don't tackle him up high. Take your shoulder, put it in his gut, wrap around the legs, and take him down. That is perfect form tackling. And he put his head on the opposite side of his man, drove right through. That is how you tackle. That's how you tackle safely without getting yourself hurt. That was Grayson Mills on the carry. So we'll see Deland come on out. Let me know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Yes, this is 8U. There's the handoff there to number 12. Number 12 has got all sorts of room. Nobody knew where he was going. Number 12 into the end zone. Touchdown, Satellite Beach. Or a touchdown, Deland. Again, that was number 12, Kyler Elias, putting that one in the end zone. With 5:08 left to go here in the first quarter, Deland has now put 2 scores on their back-to-back drives. Quarterback under center. Quarterback tosses there to Ja'Kai Taylor. Ja'Kai Taylor gets in, and it's 14-0 in favor of the Deland Bulldogs. .508 left to go here in the first quarter. And touchdowns scored by, Kyler Elias on that previous touchdown. And Ja'Kai Taylor had the first touchdown. So now can Satellite Beach get something going here? And confusion, and number 8 will be taken down. That's Jeremy Amaro. Four minutes left to go here in quarter number 1. There's a snap. Number 15 makes a man miss, makes another man miss. He's got some room, and great job, great tackle there by Ja'Kai Taylor, who's making sure he puts a stamp on this game today. Number 15 there, that was Grant Schumacher. Made a couple tacklers miss, but Ja'Kai Taylor said, no, sir, to the ground you go. There's a snap, ball's on the ground, and jumping back on it. So that'll bring up 4th down now for Satellite Beach. 4th and long, and right now this Satellite Beach 8U squad just can't get anything going. They're coming off of a loss last week to Suntree Vieira. There's a snap, and Mills just wasn't going anywhere. Grayson Mills, well, as soon as he took 2 steps, he had 2 Bulldogs clamp down on him, and there was nowhere for him to go. So Deland will take over in really good territory on the Satellite 27-yard line. 27-26. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. It's number 14. Number 14 now will take it. Cuts up inside. Gives a stiff arm to the outside. He's got blockers, and he's got some room down the sideline. Makes a man miss. Stays in bounds. Touchdown, Deland Bulldogs. Number 14, Brody Whitten. And it's 20-0 in favor of Deland. Pending the, and there's a injured player. Brevard Sports Network does not show injuries, nor do we speculate. And he's up and walking under his own power. Kind of being helped to this. I mean, he's walking under his own power, but he's kind of just being helped. As the scorekeeper tries to throw the clock out the window. She's already had enough of today. Huh? No, we don't. And the point after was good? Yes, it was. Point after is good, and it's 21-0 in favor of Deland with 2:20 left to go here in the first quarter. And listen, Scorpions got to get something going here soon, get a score on the board, because if history tells us anything, it's that when Deland gets the ball next, they're going to score again. I mean, they are scoring at will. They're doing what they want, when they want. There's the handoff there to Mills. Mills tries to make somebody miss, but unfortunately, like the Bulldog he is, number 12 wouldn't let go. Kyler Elias, who has himself a touchdown today. And right now, Satellite just having trouble just lining up. Mills takes the ball. Mills will be wrapped up immediately. And once again, I'll give you a guess as to who was there if you didn't see it. But last name Elias, Kyler Elias, already has, I believe, 6 tackles in these 3 drives. 6 tackles. He's got a touchdown run. He's just doing it all. I mean, not far behind him is Ja'Kai Taylor. Even if Taylor's not getting credit for every sack, he's getting half credit for sacks because he's there on the play, creating pressure. It's going to bring up 3rd and long here for the Scorpions. And guessing there was a false start somewhere. No flag. And that will be the end of the first quarter with your score. The Deland Bulldogs 21, Satellite Beach 0. We'll be back with second quarter action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, let's try that again. Now that you all can hear me and I'm not just talking to myself muted, I'd like to welcome everyone watching on the Brevard Sports Network, including the user. I didn't get a chance to look at your name, but I saw you're watching from Middleton, Massachusetts. So welcome. Thank you for joining us here in Florida for some Pop Warner football. There's a snap, and the Scorpions, again, not able to get anything going. Riker fails, will go down, and that'll be a turnover on downs, and the Deland Bulldogs will take great field position just outside the Keller Williams Real Estate McCann Group Beachside Red Zone. Contact Leah today at 239-297-9658 or contact Kelly at 239-297-9504. Whether you're looking to sell the house or buy a house, they'll help you get every penny that you deserve, and they'll help you save every penny that they can. Coming out here now in the I formation. Sends a man in motion. And there's number 15. Dropped the ball, but stayed up and picks up a couple of yards. That's going to be Ethan Ratliff. And Ratliff picks up about 4 yards on what could have been a scary fumble and loss of yardage. Instead, he picks it up. His knee doesn't touch the ground. Picks it up, barrels ahead for 4 yards, 4, maybe 5 yards, and it'll make it 2nd and 5 for Deland. Everyone's turning each other around saying, get back to the line. Number 14 is under center. That's Brody Whidden. Whidden going to toss to the deep back, gives it to Taylor. It's a fumble, and great job jumping back on it is Kyler Elias. Listen, toss plays like that require timing, and when the timing's thrown off, bad things happen. And Deland wants to call a timeout with 8:24 left to go here in the second quarter. And to answer the other question in the comments, no. The Titusville versus Cocoa game, I do not believe will be shown here on the network today. There's the toss to Ja'Kai Taylor. Taylor to the outside. Taylor busts a move, dishing out stiff arms like their birthday presents. And it will be first and goal. I didn't see a touchdown signal. All right. First and goal inside the McCann Group Beachside red zone. .8:12 left to go here in the second quarter. And the Bulldogs looking to initiate a clock that runs like a track meet. And on the reverse, he's got two defenders. He makes one, tried to make one miss. Great tackle that time made there by number 3, Brady Corvu. And that'll bring up second and goal. Oh no, it's not second and goal. It's on the that was on about the 13-yard line. I thought that was a lot closer than it looked. But all right, Deland can pick up a first down before they get in the end zone. And that's going to be Elias. Elias into the end zone. Touchdown, Deland Bulldogs. Kyler Elias. But I don't think it counts. There was a penalty flag on the play on the offense. And I believe it was a holding penalty. So the touchdown is negated. 7:24 left to go. There's a snap, and Kyler Elias finds open room, and he says, it's okay, I'll just do the same thing on the other side. Touchdown, Deland. Number 12, Kyler Elias. That's Elias's second touchdown of the day. So he has 2. Ja'Kai Taylor has 2. And Brody Whidden has 1. Seven minutes left to go. It's 27-0. If they make this extra point here, that initiates the running clock. And they're going to keep him out. No good. So it's 27-0 in favor of Deland. And there's an injury on the play. And he's back up walking under his own power. He popped right back up, so. And that drive brought to you by the McCann Group. Keller Williams Real Estate. Information at the top of your screen if you're looking to buy a house, sell a house, especially over here on Beachside. They are who you need to contact. Information up on the top of the screen. Contact Leah or Kelly. And a timeout called by Deland. I don't understand why you call a timeout here. I think he thought maybe the clock might have been running. And so he just called a timeout. That's now their second timeout of the half. I think they might have had some personnel issues running personnel on late, and so instead of taking the penalty, they called a timeout. Hold on, wait a minute. An equipment issue. I mean, this late into the season, you need to know what equipment you do and don't have, and simple things like a mouth guard will get you sent off the field. The referees don't have much patience for it this late into the season. Trying to get to the outside, and wait a minute. Breaking some tackles and finally being brought down. That's enough for a McCann Group first down. I believe that was Mills on the carry. Check that. No, that was 34 on the carry. That was Bennett Leach. Leach trying to get something going for the Satellite Beach offense. And Leach again coming near side. Tries to turn the corner. He does. And he'll be tackled. Pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 6 or 7 yards on the play. Nice run by Leach. So far has been the only positive offense that's happened for Satellite Beach. And it's going to be second and 4. There's the snap. And Leach again. Leach has found himself some open space. Bennett Leach taken down, but not before he gets inside the McCann Group beachside red zone. And Bennett Leach providing a spark in the offense. And all of a sudden, this defense is on its heels for the Deland Bulldogs. And now that's number 87, who will be tackled down immediately by Ja'Kai Taylor. Ja'Kai Taylor said no more of that. 5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter of 8U action. There's a snap to Leach. Oh my gosh. Leach was fighting off everybody. It took about 4 Bulldogs to bring him down. Number 18 was the one who finally did it. That's Memphis. Lambertson. Memphis Lambertson was the Bulldog to finally bring Leach down. And Leach trying to go to the other side, and Leach makes two-man miss, cuts back inside, and finally brought down. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 4 or 5. Now they've gotten into the red zone, having issues breaking through, and look, I think that's a testament to this this defense here of Deland. Look, if they're going to give up yards, they'll give them to you in between the 40s. As soon as you get in the red zone, that defense so far just goes on lockdown. And once again, there it is. There's a turnover on downs as Satellite Beach not able to put it in the end zone with 3:07 left to go here in the second quarter. And I believe we're going to have our second quarter water break. So this Deland offense comes back out. Number 11 checks into the game. I don't have a number 11 for Deland. Ja'Kai Taylor back in the backfield, looked to play that quarterback wildcat position, and there he goes. Gets to the outside. Dishes another stiff arm. Ja'Kai Taylor. Taylor down the sideline. Ja'Kai Taylor into the end zone. One play. Touchdown. Deland Bulldogs. That was taken over from what, about the 13-yard line? So, look, somewhere in the neighborhood of 80-plus yards for that touchdown run, and that's Taylor's second of the day. Taylor has 2. Elias has 2. And Whidden has 1. And now the clock shall run. It will run like I wish I could. And if anyone knows me, they know just how funny that is. No good, but again, the running clock is in tow, and it's 33-0. And there's the snap. And that should be the final play by the Satellite Beach offense in the half. as the final 15 seconds tick off the board. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes with second half action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, folks. About 30 seconds left till we kick this thing off here the second half. Again, I'd like to thank everyone watching here on the Brevard Sports Network Facebook page and on the YouTube page. Watching from Reading, PA. Go Scorpions. Well, KD Porter. We are broadcasting both on the YouTube page and the Facebook page. We get a strong enough signal here that we can do both. Again, I'd like to thank the McCann Group Beachside for their sponsorship, partnering with us to make sure BSN can be here all day long from 6U all the way to 14U. There's the handoff, and that's Mills, and Mills will get, I thought he got dropped, but apparently he kept his balance and still only manages to pick up a yard, but compared to what it should have been, that could have easily have been a loss of about, 3 or 4 yards. The fact he picks up 2 yards, still quite impressive. Make sure it's Grayson Mills, younger brother of 14U's Ja'Cory Mills. Beautiful day out here in Satellite Beach, Zach Sealy Field. Grant Schumacher hands the ball off, and Deland is just not having any of it. The Brevard Sports Network, powered by Natwick Insurance. Whether it's home, auto, renters, whatever other insurances that are out there, I almost guarantee Natwick has it. And Eric Natwick and his team do a great job powering the Brevard Sports Network and allow us to do what we love on a daily basis. Oh, great block. Makes a man miss. He's got some open room, and is that Elias, Kyler Elias again? Either Kyler Elias or Memphis Lamberston. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 13 for Satellite Beach. There's a snap, and there's the handoff, and that was Malcolm John trying to get something going. That'll be a turnover on downs, and the Deland Bulldogs will take over inside Scorpion territory. Got to fix something right moment, so I'll put the graphic back up. All right, got that fixed. Bada boom, realest guy in the room. Are the Deland Bulldogs right now. The Deland Bulldogs are just doing whatever they want. Currently in under center is number 5. No, it's seeing snap back there to number 44. Number 44 still powering his way through. That's Jackson Meeks. Picking up a gain of about 3 or 4 yards. Call it 2nd and 7. There's another handoff, and once again, goodbye. That's Kyler Elias with his 3rd touchdown of the day. And Kyler Elias making it look easy. He's a fun athlete to watch. So is Ja'Kai Taylor. Those two together are, Lord have mercy on the rest of teams they face and that they have faced. And mishap with the snap. Extra point is no good, and it's 39-0 in favor of Deland. So I'll go ahead and make an announcement. So for anyone who's not familiar with the Brevard Sports Network, we have no issues. If you see highlights, of your kid making plays, and you have highlights you want to go grab, feel free to go grab highlights from our broadcast. The only thing we ask is that if you post it somewhere, if you could tag us. On Facebook, it's Brevard Sports Network. On X and on Instagram, it's at Sports Brevard. That's all we ask. We're not the NFL. We're not going to come hunt you down and say, "Hey, you used our film." No, we're very happy when players and parents use our film. We just ask that you tag us essentially and give us the video credit. That's all we ask. And look at that, right up the middle. That's number 44. That's Caleb McCann. Caleb with a K. And again, these live streams here on Facebook and YouTube will be up. Oh, wow. There was a handoff up the middle, and there was a collision being made. And number 25, talking his ish. That's going to be Michael Snowyink. I apologize if I mess that name up. It's SnoeYink. And again, another handoff through the A gap. Satellite had a couple big plays of offense and unfortunately got into the red zone, and the Deland Bulldogs put the lockdown defense on them and have kept him out of the end zone all day today. Coming up on 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. And there's Mills again. Grayson Mills continuing to fight forward. Grayson Mills will pick up a McCann Beachside first down. But an illegal shift on the offense, so that'll negate that play. So you go from 3rd and short. It's still 3rd and manageable, about 3rd and 6. Went from 3rd and 2 to about 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7-ish. Mills fumbles the snap. Mills picks it back up, and Mills will be short of a first down by about a yard or two. And coach is calling SOS, SOS. And they're going back with Mills. They're saying they can't stop Mills. Mills cuts upfield. Mills finding some open room and has himself a McCann Group first down. They're trying to get some substitutions in. Checking in is number 43, Holden Cameron. And they handed it off there to number 44 as the play was. It's a false start on the offense. And that will be the end of the third quarter with your score. The Deland Bulldogs 39, Satellite Beach Scorpions 0. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, we get the fourth quarter started. And the clock begins winding. As the little George Thorogood plays from the Deland sideline. Little Thorogood bad to the bone. Timeout called. Huh? I've been told it's referee's discretion. Yeah. So in Pop Warner, and I'll answer the question because I know if Quick Cut as a question, there's going to be somebody else. Yes. So Pop Warner, when you're in a running clock, referee has the discretion to stop clocks. Now, for example, typically you stop the clock during an injury. However, there have been times where I've seen an injury where the game has gotten beyond out of hand, where it's the referee discretion says, "No, we're just going to go ahead and, run the clock and get the game over with." If you're the team trailing, they'll stop the clock, and allow you to get in a play. Usually, if you're the team winning, most referees will say, "Nah, we're just going to keep this clock running." So you can call the timeout, but clock will run. And that was that was the Pop Warner tush push, which I know is my good friend Alan Slaughterzinski's favorite play. I hope you could sense all the sarcasm in my voice. He says if the tush push is legal, then what happened to that NFL rule about aiding the runner? There is a rule. There is a rule that if you aid the runner, that was a penalty. Offsides on the defense. So that's going to give him 5 yards, and that will be enough for a Satellite Beach McCann Group first down. Go ahead and switch over to the second window here. It's on that side of the field, and fumble on the snap. Fumbled forward and just barely picked up some yardage with 8 minutes left to go in the game. So what will happen here is after this game ends, we will end this broadcast and start up another. I do the thing. I charge up the device. I change the scoreboard around, making it say 10U and all that other fun, jolly, good stuff. And that play will result in maybe a yard. Nope, it's going to be 3rd and 7 for Satellite Beach. This is the deepest they've had the ball in since their last possession of the first half. That last possession of the first half, they were at the 12-yard line. And then, again, just got stopped. And it will now be 4th down for Satellite Beach as they pick up a yard on the play. So it's now 4th and 6. Coming up next, we have 10U action. And I do have rosters for both teams. The rest of the Deland organization so far has been great about getting me rosters because of where we broadcast is right where they do book check. They hear the broadcast and they come on up the stairs and they hand me copies of their roster. There we go, and that'll be a turnover on downs. And so much different music being played from both sidelines. Two completely different styles of music, I'll say. And I think the referees are going to go handle it. Well, no, I mean, the referees are taking water, but I do believe. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no. He just went over and told the parental sidelines, look, I need y'all to stop because they're playing music, during the play. For one, there's only allowed to be one real music coming from a speaker during a game. Second of all, it's the universal rule. Once the play begins, you got to cut the music off. So, look. Some fan bases, they get hyped, they get excited, they want to play music to keep their players up and hype. And there's 5:22 left to go right now. Deland's riding a good high right now. So far, they're going to win their first 2 games of the day, both 6U and 8U now. So they're feeling really good. I think we're going to be in for some battles here between 11, 12, and 14U. I think those are going to be some good classic physical matchups. Cuts up field. Be a gain of about 2 yards on the play for Deland. There's the snap. And a great defensive play made there. That was, I believe, number 3. Yes, it was. Number 3, Brady Corvu. And that one snapped through the hands, and the defense recovers the fumble. The Satellite Beach defense recovers the fumble, and they have it inside the 10-yard line. No, they don't. Check that. That's right about the 13, so that's the farthest they have been in the red zone today. Can they at least end the game on a positive note by erasing that 0 from the board? Again, there are 2 more weeks in the regular season of Pop Warner. There's next Saturday, and then there's Saturday, I believe the 19th, is the last regular season Saturday. So can they do it? Can Satellite Beach put a score on the board? And this one's going to be blown dead. False start on the offense. That'll back them up 5 yards. 3 minutes left to go in the game. And there's a fumbled snap, and unfortunately not able to capitalize here on their great field position. Bennett Leach, that's the second time the ball's gone through his hands. That's Grant Schumacher delivering the play call from his coach. Rolling out, Schumacher not able to find a receiver, and there's a sack. And that's what will go down as a sack for number 5, Ja'Kai Taylor, who has 2 touchdowns on the day. He has 2 touchdowns on the day. Kyler Elias has 2 touchdowns on the day. Brody Whitten has a touchdown. It's 5. There's a total of 6 touchdowns scored. Forget who had the other one. Elias might have had 3 on the day. .42 seconds left to go in this one. This one should be the final play of the game. Leach is coming around the right side. Leach not able to make it happen. And, folks, that'll do it. The Deland Bulldogs with a defensive shutout. Offensively putting 39 points on the board, and that'll be your final score. The Deland Bulldogs, 8U 39, Satellite Beach 0. We'll be back with 10U action coming up here on the Brevard Sports Network.